AmaZulu King Misuzulu kaZwelithini will, for the first time, lead this year's annual Umkhosi Welembe commemoration. Now, that event honors the founder of the nation that King Misuzulu now leads. This year's ceremony will be significantly different, with King Misuzulu expected to visit the grave of King Shaka, kaSenzangakhona, to tell him that he's now occupying the throne. Well, Newzroom Afrika's Ziyanda was watching this leg of our coverage. She joins us now live from Guaduguza. And Ziyanda, we've seen, 18 months of this rich cultural display from the AmaZulu nation, and I imagine there'll be much of the same today.
It will be absolutely no different, and it's very interesting, when you look at how, Heritage Day came to being a public holiday in South Africa. It was formerly known as Shaka's Day, as this is known as the date that King Shaka kaSenzangakhona passed away in 1828. So we're standing at the grave of the late king, and this is where proceedings here in Guaduguza will be kicking off here today. King Misuzulu kaZwelithini will be coming here to declare that he is officially on the throne. It will start off with a multiracial parade, or multicultural parade, I should say, where different cultures will start off, and then we'll be seeing, much like what we've been seeing, as you've mentioned, in the last 18 months, amabutho then walking through the streets of Guaduguza, which is where, of course, the late King Shaka kaSenzangakhona lived, Isilo sa Guaduguza. They'll be parading these streets until they reach then the sports field, where the official event will be getting underway.
Yeah, there's also going to be, I understand, Ziyanda, some kind of involvement from government. Do we expect any kind of message of affirmation? One which might be, needed in a context where we still know there's been a lot of divisions within the AmaZulu royal house.
Absolutely. So, this event today is by and large, being assisted by the KZN government here. And as you've mentioned, it's very important for the KZN government to be clear on who they recognize as the king of the AmaZulu nation. I think there's no doubt now about, how the KZN government has been, who it is actually endorsing, or not that there's an endorsement needed, but who they understand rather to be the AmaZulu King. So there will be a message from the KZN Premier Ngcobo, and we're also expecting, Ayanda, that this will be a reminder yet again and a show of force once again, following last week's Umkhosi Welembe, of the support that King Misuzulu kaZwelithini has from his subjects, and that this is, of course, one of the build-up activities towards the coronation, where President Cyril Ramaphosa will be handing over that certificate of recognition to the king on the 29th of October. So, many have been saying, Ayanda, that the passing away of the late King kaZwelithini kaBhekuzulu has almost revived then the sense of pride that AmaZulu feel for who they are, their culture, their heritage, and their identity. And we're expecting then thousands more to descend upon Guaduguza this morning again.
Absolutely. An important historic moment for the AmaZulu nation, no matter how you see it. Ziyanda, Ngcobo, thanks very much indeed. Live to us there from Guaduguza in KwaZulu-Natal.